Welcome back everyone to another video of my 12-part series of the first 90 days of the Trump administration. Today's video we're going to be focusing on what is the Trump administration's policy towards foreign policy, or anything that's across the seas, anything that is in Mexico and Canada, any of that. So obviously that's a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to go off of what the Trump administration has put out there as far as what they plan to do in this administration when it comes to anything foreign, as far as the wars happening in Israel between the Hamas and Israel groups, or the war between Ukraine and Russia. Those are the two biggest ones when we think about foreign policy. And so in this video, and this may need a part 2 as well, just like my tariff video, I'm going to be talking about what can we expect from this administration based on what they have put out there on their goals for tackling these issues. And so if that's something that you're interested in, I hope you stick around for the rest of the video. Let's get right into it. The images of explosions and missiles hitting towns and cities is nothing new to most Americans. We have been seeing it for a while, all the way back to the Biden administration. War in Ukraine and war in Israel has been happening for almost 3 years now, and is not seeming to end anytime soon. Now, there is hope that a peace deal will come to fruition here soon between Ukraine and Russia. The Trump administration does point out that they are actively negotiating with all these countries that are at war with each other. And Israel and Hamas have been in a very bloody conflict, as seen by these images of destroyed buildings, in the hope this is resolved soon. Obviously, it's really tough to see what is happening in these other countries between the Israel and Hamas conflict, with all the bombings and the loss of life, innocent life it seems, based on the reporting that I have been seeing from over there. And also the same with Ukraine and Russia, all the missile strikes and bombings and the conflict between the militaries between each country, and the obvious loss of life with that. You know, the hope is something changes, because we can, live in a bubble of the United States, but I do feel there is a form of obligation if it is a priority. The Trump administration has made a point saying we're going to get this stuff settled. Israel's our ally, we're going to help them. And Ukraine is needing help, and so we're going to try to negotiate this peace deal. So those are two things that I believe are on the radar for the administration. But time will tell if those things happen. And as of right now, it does not seem there is any concrete evidence to support something changing. But, the Trump administration is saying they're getting things done. And so all we can do at this point is wait and see. And so that wraps up today's video. I hope that it helped explain a little bit of these conflicts. And I will see everyone in the next video. Have a good day.